And you're welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. It is still iBrand Daybreak Star Corner Friday edition. That's how we do it. I have so much fun bringing in creatives, giving them the opportunity to express themselves and tell us, how their work goes on. And of course, joining us to shine this morning is Ganiyat Abdulaziz. She is a visual artist. Hi, Ganiyat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
You're smiling at me. Oh my God, now I'm blushing. How are you?
I'm fine. Happy International Women's Day.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Ganiyat. We're very amazing beings, women, and we do amazing things. Strongest individuals you can find. But of course, that's conversation for another day. Or maybe conversations for later on, because today is our day.
Exactly.
All right, let's get into your work and, what you do. You are a visual artist. Before we get into it, proper, give us a background to what you do and, how you found yourself in this industry doing it.
It's actually a long journey, like more than a decade now.
Oh, wow.
I remember then, I was meant to be a fashion designer growing up, even when I was in school. Though I'm a fine art student, but I didn't study fine art. So after finishing my O-level in 2012, I learned how to sew from one of my cousins for like 3 years. But later on, I saw one of my secondary teacher. He was like, you can do fashion designing. Like they study it in school. Why don't you just obtain a form and just go into fashion designing? So I obtained the form. But I had to go back to do O-level to have fine art. I can't go without fine art. So according to the journey, I had to, though I don't really have idea of what to put in being a fashion designer. So I went to a cafe. He said you need to register on particular course. There is what we call industrial design and there is what we call fine art. I didn't see the industrial design / fine art. So I just told him that. I said, just pick anyone. So the guy picked fine art. So I met myself in fine art. It was a terrible experience because I remember my first semester, I scored 12/100 in painting.
Oh my goodness.
I had to go to a corner. I was crying. We are like 113 or 15. Even to that level, some people drop out. You can imagine having 13 females and we're having 100 males. And they're always categories, they are best student, the worst one. So I was among the worst.
Oh my goodness.
When I was in ND. So it was, in fact, even when I went back to do my GCE, I could not even draw a pencil. It was terrible. When I saw some ladies drawing still life, they were drawing bread flags. It looks so extraordinary to me. It's as if the thing is coming to life. Even my paper, I had to clean so many times. In fact, for me to pass my fine art, it was God grace. But here I am today. During my COS, I was improving. Then instead of doing IT for 1 year, I did IT for 2 years. So here I am today. I was dedicated. In school, there are a lot of challenges. They will just tell you, do this, do that. And you need to just do more, explore, experiment more yourself. And thank God here I am today. So I've done a lot of series of paintings, impasto, oil painting, acrylic. But this particular one now is my trademark, my signature as an artist. Any artwork you see like that outside, it is like if you see any painting like that, that means the person copied me because it's my own style. I invented it.
Oh, that's
so
beautiful.
It's my signature.
For somebody who started scoring 12/100, you don't have a signature design. I must commend that. It is very beautiful. But you are currently professionally doing this, right?
Yes.
Did you? Okay, how do I say this? When did you start off doing it professionally? After you left school, did you delve into it immediately, or were there other things that you did before time?
During ND, we major in series of courses like graphics, ceramics, sculpture, paintings, and everything. But in HND, you need to pick one. So I picked painting. In in ND we are it's just like playing around. Though some people in my class, they already learn how to paint for like 5-7 years before coming. So you can imagine the challenges. So later on, I started painting fully in 2017 with a lot of struggles.
I can imagine.
So I was dedicated. So step by step, bit by bit, I was able to come this far, and I'm not. I'm there to stay.
Right.
Like
you're not going back.
I'm not going anywhere.
I mean, for somebody who wanted to choose, who wanted to get into fashion designing and all that, and you, I think God actually sent that guy in that cyber cafe that day.
I can't even remember the guy. That's just it.
Well,
even during my GCE, a lot of people assisted me because we did imaginative painting. So when I entered the O, people were asking me, where's your Nataraj, where is your gouache, where is your brush? I said, what are those? Because I don't know them. I went empty-handed. It was those guys that they gave me, one gave me brush, one gave me color. In fact, the sky that I painted was black. The man that I painted, the man was sitting on his good. It was those guys that collected the painting this thing from me. They painted it to make it look more real, for me to escape and have C5. Because I know if it is my doing as at that time, I will have F9. They were asking me, Como Skuji. I said, what is that? This Skuji where all those people that do screen printing, that normal thing that they normally use to print, it is called Skuji. I failed it. I didn't know it. I don't understand it. So when people ask me, if they ask me that, can I know how to paint? I'm always like, sure, if you are dedicated. But, art is like a jealous boyfriend. Like, it needs a lot of dedication. Like, a lot of... I had to drop... Though I'm still into fashion designing, but not fully. Like, I do that...
On the side.
Yeah, on the side. But you know what? You need to make more research. And you can't be producing what people have been seeing every time. They will get bored. So you need to explore more. Currently, I'm even exploring on new works, like new projects, but they are not out yet. I'm working on it at the moment.
Okay, and that was going to inform my next question, because I feel like how art would be appreciated in a country like Italy or Rome, all those people that look forward to exhibitions and all. It's like what they do. We don't have that type of appreciation back home here. You can almost like look for the community and find them and connect before you're able to do your thing around them. How has that affected the work that you do?
Firstly, concerning not being appreciated fully in Nigeria, we are really trying at the moment.
Yeah.
Let's say, really, for instance, sure, they have a space in London, really, and people are doing collaborations. Like I say, last year, SMO Contemporary, they were able to exhibit at 154 Art Fair also in London. So Nigeria already breaking boundaries, the Nigerian gallery, so they're already making their recognition in the sense that even if you exhibit in Nigeria, they already have their platform, their collaboration with foreign galleries, whereby they can even see your portfolio through that. But sometimes it's hard, according to the question that you asked, there are rejections as well, whereby people feel, people that don't know what you have gone through in producing your painting, they will just want to criticize. Being an artist, though we accept criticism, but there are some whereby you call critique, whereby they will just criticize, like, in a way whereby you be okay, but there are some whereby it is criticism, they can just condemn the work. Yes. I was a victim of that, let's say, was it not last month or so? So I said to myself, if only I'm new in art line, I might not paint again. And the person but later on I felt at ease, because the person said, I don't really paint, because I don't, like, he said his hand is shaking, that he does mix media. I'm not like, whoa, even if it is mixed media, but I'm still like, I felt grateful because he was still able to criticize in a way whereby I didn't feel bad. In fact, I had to show him that, oh, this is it, this is that. And I felt okay. But the rejection whereby, you know, some galleries already have what they are dealing with. Okay, say, for instance, in foreign art gallery, whereby they will tell you to pay for participation fee. Getting exhibited in outside world is not that it's art. It's not art. So far, you are doing what is up to a museum standard, in which my works are up to museum standard. But it's just that, you know, telling you that you need to pay up to like £300 in exhibiting, and when you are exhibiting, you need to be responsible for shipment to and fro, and it does not guarantee sales. You know, sometimes you might be in your studio sleeping for like a month and you will get sales, and before you know, someone might just come and buy 3-4 works at a go. So it does not guarantee sales. You can imagine now returning work back to Nigeria. It's so complicated. I had issue with that last year. Custom charged me 130 something thousand before I could clear my painting on sold works. So people are still scared in that aspect, but they don't just want to rush into international distance. That is why we have platforms like Artsy, Artmaja, Artmo, Saatchi Art, whereby you can put your works online, and when you have sales, is more like Jumia as well. Like when you have, yes, so you can just ship it and you receive your works. You know, it's leaving the country directly and it's not coming back. So that is still on a safer side, unlike exhibiting and bringing the work back, you know, paying for shipment to and fro, and you don't have sales, and custom is still charging you for clearance and tax duty as well. So it's complicated. So that is why joining international markets at the moment is a bit complicated. So I'm not rushing at the moment. Do I have galleries that are representing me in London? In fact, I have my works in London. It was in Jamaica before, so I took it to London. But the person took the work himself, and he has been supporting Ghanaians. So and I appreciate that.
It's as we are rounding off, because our time is fast spent. Let us talk about your future presentations, your work. Are there things that we should be expecting? Is there a collaboration or something that you're working on that you'd like for us to hear about?
Okay, basically my art is about healing. Some artists talks about social issues, but I use mine to talk about healing. I said we all are in an environment whereby we know we are going through a lot. It's not a thing whereby someone will need to explain to you. So because of that, I choose my art to talk about the healing process of it. Like, for instance, see what is going on at the moment. You know, the naira issue and the cost of living and everything. Even with that, see those market women as an instance, whereby in a day they might just generate like 5,000, 2,000, 3,000. But sometimes if they are not okay, like they are feeling sick, if they don't go to market for that day, they will feel bad because they won't make that sales. So the moment they went back to market and make that little money, they are ill at that moment. So my art, I basically use my art as a form of healing. I'm constantly making it. Then later in the future, I want a situation whereby Ghanaian will be a brand, will be a body on its own, whereby even if you are talking about mental health, healing process, I'll be like an advocate, whereby I will need to talk to people about healing through my art. So those are the things that I'm looking forward to in the future, and I'm working towards it.
And you're also open to collaborations, right?
Exactly.
Okay, that's beautiful to know. So if anybody wants to reach out to you, are you on social media?
Yes.
What are
I'm on a.ghaniat_art.
Okay.
So even if you check my work on Pinterest, I have my works there. Then I don't use Facebook.
Okay, it's fine.
So basically I use Instagram. a.ghaniat_art.
And then on Pinterest too?
Even if you Google search my name, Ghaniat Ablazes, you get everything you want. My Twitter handle, my pictures, my artworks, link to where you can even purchase my art online. So I've been building that brand. Then hopefully I'm going to enter Wikipedia as well. By God's
You
grace.
heard the lady. Wikipedia, we're
Yes,
coming.
so.
All right, so go ahead, follow her on Instagram, a.ganiat_art.
Yes.
a.ganiat_art on Instagram. She is up on Pinterest too. In fact, if you're a lady and you don't have Pinterest, I don't even know what you're doing, Seth. Go ahead and get that app and go and look up Ganiat's work. It's also up there. Purchase her work, suggest it to your art-loving friends if you're not one. Just support. That's what we do here on iBrand Daybreak. Thank you so much, beautiful Ganiat, for coming here today. And happy International Women's Day once again to you.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. iBrand Daybreak, it is still Star Corner. When we return, we'll bring you more stars shining alongside. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us.